Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're concluding our series on the 12 disciples of Jesus. So far, we've talked about Peter, Andrew, James, John, Philip, Bartholomew, Matthew, Thomas, James, son of Alphaeus, Thaddeus, Simon the Zealot, and Judas Iscariot. Today, let's talk about Matthias, the man chosen to replace Judas. He's sometimes overlooked, but his story is so important. Matthias wasn't one of the original 12. He doesn't appear in the Gospels as part of Jesus' closest circle. But after Judas betrayed Jesus and died, there was an empty spot among the apostles. The early church saw the need to fill it. They wanted 12, a symbolic number reflecting the 12 tribes of Israel. It was about completeness, continuity, and faithfulness. After Jesus' ascension, about 120 believers gathered in Jerusalem. Acts 1:15. Peter stood up and said it was necessary to replace Judas so that scripture would be fulfilled. Acts 1:20. They had clear criteria for who could replace Judas. Someone who had been with them the whole time Jesus was on earth, from John's baptism to his ascension, a witness of Jesus' resurrection. Acts 1:21-22. Matthias met those requirements. He wasn't famous. He wasn't part of the inner circle, but he had been faithfully there all along. He had walked the long road of discipleship in the background. Two men were nominated: Joseph, called Barsabbas, also known as Justus, and Matthias. The believers prayed, "Lord, you know everyone's heart. Show us which of these two you have chosen." Acts 1:24. Then they cast lots, and the lot fell to Matthias. He was added to the 11 apostles. Acts 1:26. This wasn't random luck. It was prayerful dependence on God's choice. Matthias became part of the foundation of the early church. Interestingly, Matthias is never mentioned by name again in Scripture. There are no sermons recorded, no miracles described, no letters written, but that doesn't mean he did nothing. It simply means his work was quiet, faithful, and behind the scenes. Church tradition says Matthias preached in places like Cappadocia and the Caspian region. Some traditions say he was martyred for his faith. So, what can we learn from Matthias? 1. Faithfulness matters, even in obscurity. He wasn't one of the famous 12 at first, but he was there, steady, consistent, following Jesus. 2. God sees what others don't. While the crowd may forget your name, God doesn't. He chose Matthias for a critical role. 3. Preparation happens in the background. Matthias didn't know he'd be an apostle someday, but he was ready when the time came. 4. The church needs quiet servants. Not everyone preaches to thousands. Some build the foundation quietly. Their faithfulness holds the church together. 5. Pray before choosing. The early believers prayed before picking Matthias. They trusted God's choice over human popularity. Matthias' story is for all of us who feel overlooked, who serve faithfully in quiet places, who wonder if anyone notices. God sees you. He knows your heart, and he can call you at just the right moment. If this video encouraged you, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe so you don't miss future studies and reflections. Comment below what part of Matthias' story speaks to you most. Thanks for watching. Stay faithful. God bless you. And thanks for journeying with me through all 12 disciples.